Hey guys, Dr. Sean here again at Coach Family Chiropractic and Functional Health. Everyone wants to know what to expect when you first walk into the office. And through this video, I'm hoping to answer some of the common questions I get. The most common ones I get are, how long are my visits? How often do I have to come in? How long will it take me to feel better? Does it hurt? Or how much does it cost? What you can expect from my office is a staff who legitimately cares about you and helping you achieve your goals for care. So before you come in, you'll fill out an online history sheet 24 hours before your scheduled first visit, which allows me to get a sense of who you are and what you're experiencing before you even walk in. The first visit is the longest visit. We'll briefly talk about your history to clarify anything I need in more detail, and then I do a thorough exam, testing your body function, a neurological scan, and x-rays if needed. All in all, this can take a little over an hour. The reason for all this is that the goal of my practice is to be as specific to correcting the underlying cause of your problem as possible. In order to do that, I need to be specific and scientific in locating, analyzing what's going on in your body. I then tailor-make a care plan for you based on how long I think it will take to resolve and stabilize your correction. Time is not something I can control. Some people respond immediately, and some people take a little longer. Most people I've seen start seeing results within 2 months, but every person is different. It also depends on how long the problem has been there and how quickly your body heals. The subsequent visits following the first visit usually only take about 5 to 10 minutes. How often you have to come in will depend on the results of your exam. There are 3 stages to my care plan. The first stage is known as the corrective care. This is the first 2 to 4 weeks where we are constantly checking and maintaining your needed correction. Second stage is stabilization care. This is when we've decreased your visit frequency, but I'm still monitoring your progress and seeing your correction starting to hold for a longer period of time. The last stage is maintenance care. This is typically the last couple weeks of your care plan, where we're just checking to make sure everything is holding appropriately. It all depends on how quickly we see changes. We will edit your care plan as we go, but I won't really know until after your exam and see your progress. The reason we have care plans is because I mentioned before, body takes time to heal. Often people think that once you start coming to chiropractor, you have to go for the rest of your life. But that's not true. Like I said, I do have care plans, and they typically range from 2 to 4 months. But I also have a maintenance care plan. We often see with people that they get such great results that they decide to keep coming in under a maintenance care plan 1 or 2 times a month. If you watch the orientation video, you understand what a subluxation is, how it can occur, and how serious one is. I equate it to going to the dentist. You go in for a checkup just to make sure nothing's wrong. And some people like to do this with a chiropractor to make sure they don't have a subluxation and are maintaining their optimum health. So, does it hurt? I practice a very specific form of chiropractic that allows me to make the best adjustment I can. And 9 out of 10 patients will tell you it doesn't hurt. However, there are occasional cases where I may be working on a very tender point and it may hurt for a moment. But that pain typically goes away very quickly. One thing we don't do is just go cranking on someone's neck, like most people think. I certainly don't like that, and I would never do that to one of my patients. What we do have in chiropractic is a phenomena called retracing. As stated in the orientation, people can have a subluxation for years without knowing. And what happens as you live your life is this subluxation is compounded upon over time as you keep experiencing the 3 T's, thoughts, traumas, and toxins. And as we talked about, subluxations can halt the healing process. So what can happen sometimes after an adjustment, when your body starts healing the way it's supposed to, a patient can experience problems they once thought were resolved. I had a patient who I adjusted his neck, and a few days later he started feeling like he had a twisted ankle even though he didn't do anything to it. Then he proceeded to tell me about how years prior he badly twisted his ankle while playing basketball. And all these memories of that incident came rushing back. Because his body was subluxated at the time of the injury, his ankle never fully healed. And after I cleared his subluxation, his body was able to finally go back and heal his ankle the way it was supposed to the first time. That's retracing. Now for the biggest question. How much does it cost? Now, I only talk numbers once I've created someone's care plan, because everyone is different. And I always have some sort of deal or discount to offer with my care plans. But instead of asking how much I charge, ask yourself, what is your health worth to you? I decided to become a chiropractor because, to me, it was very fulfilling, and there's nothing like that feeling of helping someone in the ways that I can. I do not do this for the money. I do this because seeing the expression on someone's face change from no hope to being excited about life again is an incredible feeling. You cannot put a price on that, in my opinion. But having said that, I need to pay to keep the lights on and keep seeing people. I need to pay my employees and pay to live myself. So I created my fees to do that while also trying to make it affordable to you. The last thing I want is for you to not be able to come in because you can't afford it. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you in the office.